Dan Ramsey has a question. It's when it's time to release big bat problems. Have you given any thought to countering those leftist movie critics who will automatically trash the movie because you are who you are? Yes, I've given a little thought to it, and my response to that will be I don't care. One of the things I think I'm coming to, and I'm going to start pushing as a political philosophy, is I'm tired of engaging these people. I'm not going to engage them anymore. I'll fight them, but that doesn't mean engage them. In other words, the weight of the pop culture is so unbelievably progressive, and the news media and the political structure. The politics gets the left's A team, and they get our D team, E team. All of that weight means that I am not going to go toe-to-toe in trenches and fight on their conditions. I'm not going to walk into their battle space with my little knapsack on and my bayonet and walk right into their machine gun positions and where their mortars are zeroed in and where they've been laying mines and razor wires for the last 60 years. I'm not going to engage them. I'm going to blow up their ammo dumps, then I'm going to fly across the other side of the map in a stealth helicopter and knock a bridge down, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to sabotage their airplanes. They're going to do all this stuff like special forces. We're not going to stand and fight them because it's pointless. It's pointless. They take everything we say out of context. They do it whether we fight them or not, so screw it. Let's just attack. Let's attack all the time. Attack all the time, and let's not spend any time defending ourselves against these clowns and idiots. That's all we do, is defend ourselves. That's all we do. We walk into these debates like the one we saw before. It's just an ambush like any other ambush, and anybody who's got eyes in their head can see it. And that's why Ted Cruz got such a big cheer, was because he called it what it is. He said, look, we're not going to walk into your ambush. We know what you are. You're enemy troops. Not going to do it. But we do. We do. We just keep walking into this battle space, and we just keep getting slaughtered, literally body parts everywhere, and we just send in another wave, and we send in another wave, and we send in another wave, and we're convinced they're going to start playing fair. No. Done. Done. I'm not engaging them anymore. People have said, you'd do so much better if you got on the Bill Maher show. Why would I go on the Bill Maher show? Why? He's got the audience, right? He's got the audience. And more than the audience, he has the editing room. There's no win in it. There's no win in it. The win is just make fun of them. Make fun of their positions, counteract their positions, do things on gun control that are based on fact and style and a little bit of humor, and just blow up their stuff. And when they converge on that position, what did you mean by that? Well, I'm not even here. I'm not even returning your phone calls. You can make whatever you want out of what I said or did, because you're going to make whatever you want out of what I said or did, whether I engage you or not, whether I answer your interviews, whether or not I deal with. You're going to do what you want to do. You're not committed to the truth. You don't want to hear both sides of the story. You're going to tell the story you're going to tell. So long. So long. I'm out of here. I'm on the next attack now. You can cluster around the smoking hole where my last piece of work was, and now you can wait for a response, but you're not going to get it because I'm just going and I'm going to go blow something else up. Aggressiveness. The French, during that very, very brief period between Napoleon and the end of the First World War, when the French were a serious fighting force, they talked about l'audace, 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 audacity, 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 Initiative, that's what the OODA loop is all about. It's what energy management theory is all about and John Boyd's two big inventions. It's what Clausewitz is all about. It's what Sun Tzu is all about. It's initiative. It's who's running the show, who's controlling the tempo. If you control the tempo, you win. If you control the tempo, you control the fight. Want to speed things up? Great. Are they more off balance if they're fast? Speed things up. Are they more off balance if you slow down? Slow them down. Where is the water flowing? Sun Tzu and Clausewitz, Guderian, German tank commander, they talk about things like fingertip control. They talk about things like water flowing downstream. What do these terms mean? Fingertip control means that if you're going to be fighting a war and this is war, political messaging is war. Fingertip control means that we have such precise control over our forces that we can apply maximum amount of force to the very small areas where they're the weakest and just punch right through there. That's what fingertip control is. We're going to control these tanks and these armored divisions to within, half a mile of where we need them to be. Fingertip control. Water flowing downhill. What does that mean? It means that water will take the smallest, easiest path around things. There's no reason for water to have to flow over a big rock when it can go around a big rock. Right? It can go around the rock. It can leave the rock behind. The rock will eventually be taken care of later. Right now, water flowing downstream means what is the easiest path to victory? Where can we hit them the easiest? Where's the flow? Where does the force want to go? Rather than where are we going to tell the force to go? Where does the force want to go? That's the kind of things that he was talking about. Ultimately, Sun Tzu's big, major breakthroughs are the ultimate victory is the one where you win without fighting. You get them to do what you want to do, and you don't have to fight at all. You don't take any losses. That's ultimate victory. And Sun Tzu also talked about, and I only learned this through Boyd. Boyd reading Sun Tzu is the only reason I know this stuff. I never read Sun Tzu in that kind of depth. But Boyd talked about Sun Tzu's concept of swordlessness. And swordlessness is where you walk unarmed into the enemy camp and you kill them using their weapons. That is a level of proficiency that we should all strive for.